'cause I got time. I got the booze, stuck with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe. Don't waste my time.
We are 15 miles due west of the Atlantic, nestled in downtown Jacksonville at TIAA Bank Field. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. Hester to return from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. They start the drive with Peterson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. On second down, Peterson. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. You look at this Jaguar defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants him to rush the passer.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 15.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
Brought down around the 16 or 17, showing some tough running there. Preston Smith there on the stop. Well, this defense for the Texans, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for the Jags' first down. They'll run right side with Mostert. And this will be a Jaguars' first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The Jaguars at 2-0 here to begin the season. And off to exactly the start you're hoping for. Nothing for the fan base to complain about, at least not yet.
I like the way that you phrased that. Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a long ways to go. But they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them a long way if they stay in that mode throughout the season.
Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Rivers on 3rd and 2. That is caught. Cordell Patterson. And bulldozing his way through. Touchdown, Jaguars. Cordell Patterson. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Jaguars take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Here is Young. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They go play action. Young. That's going to be caught by Pickens. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. First down, here's a run with Peterson. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. Now a second down throw for Young. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Gronkowski, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. You look at this Jaguar defense. They are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Proper touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Hester to return from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And Young's throw there incomplete.
Based on what we've seen so far, I think the Unicorns are not there anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Now Young on 4th down. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off by Harrison Smith. Following the interception here, Rivers. And he's got it to Patterson complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. To throw is Rivers. He'll swing this out to Mostert. And this carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, just not much room there to operate. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down. Rivers now. And that is caught. Touchdown. Jacksonville. Cordero Patterson with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Jaguars take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now here's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He may go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense is circling early. A pick-6 there, and they are off to the races here in this first quarter.
And, partner, when you get off to a first-quarter lead like this, it really frees you up defensively to take some chances, really apply some heat. And that was just a tremendous play to pick that ball off and bring it back for a score.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
He finds his man complete. It's Peterson. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Up the middle, it's Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Young now. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a first down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Oh, a heck of a move. Man. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They'll try the middle with Peterson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing, Young. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Texans. David Montgomery, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Texans are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Texans 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one. That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Let's go now.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. And Shaheed going to go in motion. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Texans take over an excellent field position. First down, Young. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Tariq Woolen picks it, and the Jaguars are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 38. On play action, Rivers. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Here's James. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 28-yard line.
Now Rivers. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Raheem Mostert, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jags continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And a route is on here in this first half.
Texans 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Hester to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. A first down throw for Young. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the shotgun, it's Young. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Makes the score Jaguars 35, Texans 14.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Mostert. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Second down, here's Mostert again. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Third down and 10.
Third and 10.
They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. And here's Ryan Wright now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Texans will take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. It's Young on first down. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's second down.
Now Young. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jags are... just past the 25.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake here, Rivers. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They run it with James. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. With it is Jackson. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They run over center with Peterson. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a 6-yard gain. Still plenty of work to do coming up. 3rd and 14. Out of the gun, it's Young. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. George Pickens, 79 yards. And the Texans are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. The extra point up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Texans 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting at a great spot, up 2 scores here in the third quarter. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. The Shaheed going to go in motion. Now a second down throw for Rivers. It gets this complete to Shaheed. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he'll go down the high before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. James. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
From the red zone now, Rivers. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. On the ground, it's James. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jaguars will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Returnable here for Hester. Now Hester will get a shot. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Texans. Point after here coming up. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Jaguars 42, Texans 28.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Cordero Patterson on the loose. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Hester to return from his end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Young on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
But these are the situations that really test the defense, those sudden changes. They're already inside field goal range to start the possession. Their goal now, keep it to a long kick, if indeed they end up trying one.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition,
back now in Jacksonville. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Here is Young. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. And now they're in the hurry up.
17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Young looks to throw on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
we've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 40.
First down, Houston.
Young. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And this is caught inside the 5. 39 yards there, a big one. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
First and goal, Houston.
Here's Young from the shotgun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead will be cut down to 14. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
And nowhere to get away. Rivers is dropped. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Play fake. Rivers. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Touchdown, Jaguars! Cordell Patterson, 49 yards. And the Jaguars are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Hester to return from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
First down, Texans.
Now a first down throw for Young. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
A second down throw for Young. Forced out to his left. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mostert. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
A loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Play action now. Rivers sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth. And here's Ryan Wright now. And look at this, it's a fake. And this is caught, runs over. Oh, but he'll be stopped well short of the first down marker, and it's a turnover on downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Young to throw again on second and 10. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A good effort there, 9 yards, but it's going to leave him looking at a 4th and 1. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
They give it to Peterson. 56 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. And I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Young working out of the gun. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. But we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Steps away to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll start on the ground with Mostert, and just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10, and they're going to speed things up here.
10-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Rivers here to throw. He's going to air one out. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here's Ryan Wright now. On presumably to punt, though he did complete a pass earlier. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. And no return on this one as that kicks out of bounds, so they'll start just outside of their own 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing, Young. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. 1st and 10, Young. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Jaguars will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. A lane there to run as Mostert able to get about 7 there on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Second down and 3. Throwing here, Rivers. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
On 3rd down, it's James. And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Charles, a lot